Story time with Fergie and friends.
The Enchanted Oak Tree, illustrated by Veronica Rook and written by me. The Enchanted Oak Tree. Welcome to the secret garden. Get ready, and the butterfly catchers passed by the old oak tree, and all they saw was an ordinary tree. Why do they walk by me, he thought. They didn't know it was an enchanted tree that stood there for longer than anyone could remember. It was also home to the frolicking fairies, who flew in and out of the secret garden through the antique, rusty, creaky gate with a zingy zing zoom. Zingy zing zoom. Why are they walking by you? One day the fairies came in from a fly past the pastures and the apple orchard in an urgent zoom zoom zing. Zoom zoom zing. Sylvia the swan and Abigail Goose looked up. This was a different sound from every day. Something was wrong. Their feathers twitched. Oh, no. A lamb is in trouble, said the fairies. Ba, 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 ba. But how could they find her? Oh, no. There was someone who would know. They sang to their old friend. Mr. Oak Tree, Mr. Oak Tree, Mr. Tall Tree. Mr. Tall Tree, can you see where we have to be? We can wander free, and as you are a tree, you can see you are a tall oak tree. The old wise tree swayed in the wind with happiness. The fairies zoomed up to his highest leaf. In the distance, they heard a strange noise. Howl! It was Woofers, the dog. He sounded upset. What could be wrong? Lily the lamb was in trouble. She had heard amazing things about the secret garden and had become trapped while trying to get in. Woofers was desperate to free his friend. Howl! Howl! But the fairies were too small and couldn't help her. Now what? Oh no! Ba, 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 ba. Look, over there, said one fairy. We'll ask the butterfly catchers for help. In a blur of wings and quick as a flash, zingy zing zoom, zingy zing zoom. The fairies flew over to them. Can you please help us? Please help us. But the butterfly catchers couldn't hear them. They were making far too much noise eating those delicious, big, sweet, juicy, yum, yum, crunch, crunch apples. Now, what could the fairies do? Oh, no. Bon Bon, the most beautiful butterfly in the whole of the secret garden, lived high in the tree. The fairies asked, can you please help us? Please? Bon Bon fluttered down. Silently and gently landed right next to the butterfly catchers. It worked. Tee-hee, tee-hee, follow me. Come on, or I'll be gone, she teased. And with a swish of her wings, she took off. And flew right back to Lily. They all formed a line and tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged and tugged and pulled. But Lily was stuck tight. They couldn't give up, so gave one last big heave and pop! Pop! Everyone cheered as they all tumbled and rolled and landed in a pile. Hurrah! And whoopee! Lily was free. How exciting. Woofers and Lily happily scampered back home. Next time you visit, use the eeky creaky gate called Lily's new fairy friend. Look, there they are going home. The very hungry fairies zingy zing zoomed back home just in time for tea. Dandelion jelly and sprinkles on iced gems. Their favourite yum-yum snacks for a very busy day. Eek, creak. The eeky creaky gate. It was getting late. To thank the butterfly catchers for their help, Bonbon led them back through the eeky, creaky, rusty gate to show them something special. Oh, what is it? Something special. At last they saw him. The handsome, enchanted oak tree shone in all his glory. "Thank you, dear tree," they said. "You are not just a place where the fairies take their tea. You are the secret garden's heart for all to see." This was the happiest he had felt in over 500 years. He bowed his old branches and whispered, "Good night." Calm and harmony had returned to the secret garden. The enchanted tree slept. The butterflies hid. The eeky, creaky, rusty gate was silent. Sylvia and Abigail smoothed their feathers. And the fairies? You never know where they go. They could be near but rarely appear. Shh! Listen close. You may be able to hear the zingy zing zoom, zingy zing zoom, as the fairies go to and fro. Can you go and find some fairies? You can go and find your oak tree and find fairies. Bye.
With Fergie and friends, with Fergie and friends.